Hi everyone, this is Emmy. Today I'm going to do a demonstration for Bernat Puffy Baby Blanket, and it's worked with blanket yarn. You can also work with worsted weight. I'm going to show you a comparison of the two. So let's get started. To make this baby blanket, I'm going to use Bernat Baby yarn. I put the link below this video. You could use any color, and the pattern calls for working with this Bernat Baby Blanket yarn and a 12mm crochet hook. And I'm going to start with chain 52. So chain 52. Okay, I've gone ahead and I've made my chain of 52, and that's approximately 36 inches long. Now in the fourth stitch from the hook, 1, 2, 3, 4, I'm going to make a cluster stitch. To make a cluster stitch, yarn around the hook, insert it into the stitch, pick up the yarn and pull it through. Now you do that 3 times in all, so I'm going to do it 2 more times. Yarn around the hook, insert into the stitch, pick up the yarn and pull up a loop. 1 more time, yarn around the hook, insert it into the stitch, pick up the yarn, pull it through, and I have 7 loops on my hook. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So now I'm going to pick up the yarn and I'm going to put it through all of those loops. And I'm going to chain 1. And I'm going to skip the next stitch and I'm going to make a cluster stitch in the next stitch. Yarn around the hook, insert, pull up a loop, yarn around the hook, pull up a loop, yarn around the hook, pull up a loop. 7 loops on the hook, pick up the yarn, pull it through all 7 loops. Chain 1. Again, skip the next stitch, make a cluster stitch in the next stitch. And all through 7. Like that. So now I'm going to work all the way across the chain, doing chain 1, skip the next stitch, cluster stitch in the next stitch. Okay, I worked all the way across the row, making my cluster stitches. There's my last cluster. I have 2 stitches left. Double crochet in the last stitch. So that's only the first row, and I already have about 1.5 inches. And I have 25 clusters. I have a double crochet at the end, and I have the equivalent of a double crochet at the beginning. And now you just repeat the next row over and over until the blanket is complete. So now I'm going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and turn the work. That chain 3 is going to take the place of the first double crochet, and I'm going to make a cluster in every one of these chain 1 spaces all the way across the row. So cluster, yarn around the hook, pick up the yarn and pull it through 3 times. That's 2 and 3, and then pick up the yarn and pull it through all 7 loops on the hook. Chain 1, go to the next chain 1 space and make a cluster stitch. Pull up 1 loop, pull up 2 loops, pull up 3. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Pick up the yarn, pull it through all 7 loops. Chain 1. And you're just going to repeat that for as many rows as you need to finish this blanket. And that's all there is to doing the blanket. And when the blanket is all finished, if you like, you can single crochet all the way around and make 3 single crochet in each corner stitch. And I'll put the link below where you can go and get this pattern. And you'll need approximately 36 rows for this to be a square 36-inch blanket. Now you don't only have to use this blanket yarn. I worked up a small swatch using worsted weight and a 6.5mm crochet hook. But you'll have to work a lot more rows because here I have 2 rows. And if I work it in worsted weight, I need 4 rows. So you'd probably have to work about 36 rows with a blanket yarn. You'd probably have to work 72 rows with worsted weight yarn. So there you go, the quick and easy baby blanket that you can crochet. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.